Hello? Bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. At least, well, mostly bien. I don't remember the word for hot in French, but I'm that. It's still very hot and very toasty. But that's okay, because now we're here with Samus and her power suit, which I like to think has air conditioning. Why wouldn't it have air conditioning? Surely the Chozo have hooked her up with a good AC. Okay. What was my completion percentage? 82, 83? I'm sorry it's not a hundo. Oh, sure. That's how you say hot in French. That's right. I don't remember if you pronounce the D. You probably don't because the French language loves unnecessary consonants. You know I'm right. Chocolat chaud. Hello, Fresno. Hello, everyone. Anyone who is here, just getting here now, or was here from the start, I hope you are doing well and staying cool. Okay, so I need to go in here to the sun chamber. And I guess what I actually should do is go up this way. But I could have sworn I could have melted or burnt the vines up there. I want to try again. I mean, surely. Okay, big tree room. Big tree room. Big tree room full of ghosts. I'm so sick of you guys. The heat has unfortunately not abated out here. How I wish it had, but oh baby, it's still like hovering around like 30 degrees Celsius. Tuesday next week, the high is projected at 35 degrees Celsius, which I think is approaching 100 Fahrenheit. I know, I'm trying to return the artifacts, but there's all these ghosts I gotta bust. I'm working on it. Do whatever I feel is correct and life will be fulfilling. That's good to know. I mean, I guess that's what you do in Metroid. You do whatever feels correct and hope for the best. I guess I'll say it again here, because I mentioned it right before starting the recording. Hang on. I know, I'm working on it. I did play a little more Dread over the past week. Not nearly as much as I wanted to, because it's been so hot. And usually what happens is I get home from work and then I have to nap for a bit because it was too hot during the day, or rather too hot at night to sleep adequately. And then by the time I'm up, the full heat of the day has hit and it's too hot to focus on games. But I did play a little more Dread, and the most recent upgrade I've gotten is the Power Bomb. Thought I would get the Power Bomb sooner, but it took a while for the Power Bomb. I also got kind of, not turned around, but thrown off briefly because the button to set a Morph Ball bomb in this game is A, and in Dread it's Y. So I would keep pressing A and, you know, not doing what I want to do and vice versa. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. 30 degrees Celsius is too much at night. It's too much at any time for me personally, but I'm not a heat lover. My title in Splatoon has gone back to overheated heat hater. Will this work? No. I guess I do have to go around, but you'd think, right? You'd think I could do that. Now I know, I suppose. Curiosity sated, time wasted. Yeah, at least I tried. Even if the Metroid veterans may shake their heads at me. I hope it's a fond shake. Houses in cold environments are built to keep heat in. It's true. Like, this building has good insulation, and I think I'm actually going the incorrect... No, this is the correct direction. Okay. I just have to go right from here. Anyway, yeah, so these buildings are all built to keep the heat in during the winter, and this building has, like, a good heating system, but there's no air conditioning. And the past couple years have just been absolutely miserable because there's no air conditioning. You were partially hoping you would be wrong about me not being able to go through there and you'd look stupid. I wouldn't want you to look stupid, though. I think it's more like you get to learn a new thing, right? Like how, I guess, apparently a couple of people in chat were not aware that you could destroy the armor on the Omega Pirate with a power bomb. Surprise! Which I'd found out on my own during my own playthrough via experimentation. Also, I am a little sorry that I keep opening the map like this, but I get turned around really easily, as I've mentioned before, and yeah, this... I keep wanting to do the thing you can do in... Okay, it's this lower one I need to go to. I want to do the thing you can do in Dread where you could expand the mini-map, because I like that. Yeah, the insulation is all wrong for summer, I tell you what. But again, a lot of people I know also just like the heat. Now, I don't know if people like it this hot, but I've asked people sometimes, like at work, like what is your ideal temperature? And a lot of people have said, like, oh, I like it when it's like 30 degrees out. And I respect that, but also you're objectively wrong. Of course, I think I am also objectively wrong because, as mentioned before, my ideal temperature is like 10 degrees Celsius and overcast, which is sacrilegious to many people. $15 to $16 is good for you? Like, I'll accept that. But it would have to be overcast. 10 is fine. See, Canadians, they get me. I could work with sunflowers, it's true. Eh. Oh, see, I'm belatedly looking at the comment about Dread. Yeah, I thought I would get the Morph Ball a lot sooner in Dread, but it's a while before that shows up. Usually it's like one of the first things you get. If not the first thing you get. Can I crawl up here without being harassed? No, I have to open that door. I guess I never actually bothered to open stuff in here because I came here when I didn't have the spider ball. Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. Nope. Hang on. There are more wasps above me. Did I not blow up every wasp nest? Oh, there's certainly things above me. No, I don't want to target that. I want to target these. Oh, is there one I didn't blow up? Anywhere? Anywhere? Okay. These are cordite. Are those regular missiles or... No, they're super. You just checked and your optimal temperature is 20.5. 12 in the morning is too cold for you. See, I'm just a freak. I like it cold. Okay, activate it. Activate it. Okay, couple more. This decorative object is obstructing the path along a magnetic track. 4 runic symbols adorn its surface. Matching symbols, blah, 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 must be scanned. Let's see. I mean, there's only so many places they could be. There's another one. Okay, and then one more. Oh, I haven't read this bird lore. Hang on.
Recorded to logbook.
The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Choza watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of this planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, We Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. I like that. I think it kind of fakes you out in a way, as they're talking about great poison, and you see all this goopy poisonous water, and you think, ah, okay, it's whatever is poisoning the water, and you beat Flagra and think, okay, the water's cleared. I defeated the poison, right? Wrong. Phazon. Blue raspberry. I don't recall if I've scanned these fellows yet. I don't know if I was close enough to them on the ground to get a good scan. But try not to. Actually, I don't need to bomb jump, do I? No, I think maybe I do. If I let go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Up we go. Let me just quick peek. Don't fall. Please don't fall. I can't. You know, it's okay. I have to go back down that way anyway. Oh! Where do you think you're going? Huh? Friend? I'm not gonna have to fight it in this narrow corridor, am I? I mean, I'll do it. I don't particularly want to, but I'll do it. Anything? Anything? A little jump scare is a treat. It wasn't really much of a jump scare as much as like, what are you doing in here? Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in here. Oh. There they are. These are just like regular Chozo ghosts, right? They're not, yeah, they're not special scans. I still a little bit regret missing the special wasps that were, I think, with the incinerator drone. I missed those ones. I feel a little bad, but, you know, I missed some scans on the frigate at the very beginning, too, so it's fine. We're not going to get 100%. I'm going to miss things. You're just going to have to take that psychic damage. But, of course, no one takes more psychic damage than me, because I hate missing bits of dialogue. The super speedrun strat is jumping down off the ledge after Flagra and landing on those little guys to jump back up. That's impressive. But it's been fixed in this version. I heard in the original release of Prime, there was a glitch you could do, like, something to do with scanning things, and then you could, like, hop to the side and use it to get the space jump boots a lot earlier than you were supposed to. Anyway, yoink. This is the Artifact of Wilds, the 4th of 12. I did it! Wow. And now we go back. The scan swipe or whatever. Your brother tried doing that for nearly 2 hours before getting it to work. Wow. I guess it is a doozy. When you see speedrunners do that kind of thing, they make it look easy, but of course you don't see, you know, like the hundreds of hours of practice that go into it. I mentioned before, I saw a video a ways back of, someone had a video of them speedrunning the original Super Mario Bros., which if one is not aware, it can be speedrun in like 5 minutes. But they showed off recordings, like overlaid recordings of all of their attempts. Because of course when you see a completed speedrun, you only see the successful completion at the end. But they overlaid all of these, like, hundreds and hundreds of Marios, so you can see all of their previous attempts, all of their practice runs and all that. And it's kind of gratifying watching all of these Marios one by one as they fall, until finally only one Mario makes it to the end. And my favorite is that many of them die to the very first Goomba, because, you know, that happens to all of us. We all have days where we die to the first Goomba. There's something kind of comforting in that. You know, even the experts make mistakes every now and then. We're only human. Ow! Yeah, I got all the artifacts. I done good, maybe. Super Mario Bros. 3500. I don't recall exactly how many attempts they had said in the video description. I wish I could remember what it's called. I'll see if I can't find it again later. It was a cool thing. It was a cool thing to witness anyway. And also reminds me of why I am not a speedrunner. As much as I enjoy the masterful execution of a lot of technical moves in a short frame of time, the amount of time and energy one would need to invest in speedrunning to get to a competitive level, I wouldn't find it personally rewarding, I think. And also, I wouldn't want to get sick of a game I really love, playing through it, you know, hundreds of times. Super Meat Boy does that when you beat a level with replays. Like, it shows all of your failed attempts and then your successful one all overlaid simultaneously. That would be really cool. And probably a good way to identify the sorts of obstacles you tend to have problems with. So you can take a step back and say, okay, these are causing me problems, so I know what I need to work on or what I need to be mindful of. You found it. It's called The Unseen Side of Speedrunning. Oh, thank you, Fresno. But yeah, look that up. It is very cool. I'm gonna hop in my ship. I'm glad my ship is still orange. If my ship also became evil, I don't know what I'd do. Samus does not strike me as particularly goth. I think because she goes around in the orange. Oh, bother. Imagine your ship getting a paint job depending on your suit color. Yeah, it just happens. Like the original Animal Crossing. Some of my homies remember the original Animal Crossing. Sometimes your villagers would just abruptly paint the roof of your house. Like, you would just talk to them. You know, being like, hey, what's up, Bob? And he'd be like, oh, hey, Maury. I didn't like your house roof, so I painted it red for you. I hope you like it. Like, oh, thanks, Bob. You know, it's not like I deliberately bought that pink paint for my roof or anything, but, you know, thanks, neighbor. You were thinking that it's orange because the clouds are out and the sun hasn't faded it. I like to think Chozo Tech is, like, weatherproof. Infuriated you as a kid, right? I bet you're the one getting your house roof painted pink when you wanted it red. The opposite of me. Hey, what's up, chat? Do I feel like we're forgetting someone? I don't think so. I mean, we got Sammy. We got some birds. That's all we need, really. Right? Oh, whose leitmotif could that be? Hi, Ridley. He says hi. Come on, man. That's art. Yes, that's right. It's Dragon. It's Crocomire. It's Kraid. Oh. It's Fantoon. It's, I'm forgetting the name of more bosses. Ow. Boy, those home in for quite a while. Ow. Oh, I was trying to dodge those, but I, like, sidestepped, into a pillar. Really glad those home in on him. Come on. Oh. Cultural vandalism. For this, he must be destroyed. No respect. Come on, Ridley. Come on. Come on. Yes, ow. You can fly. It's very cool. I should be a little more careful with my health. But of course, I am nothing if not careless. Ooh. Oh, slurp up this energy, I suppose. Probably shouldn't take my eyes off him, though. Is he making bald eagle screeches? I think it would be funny if Ridley made, like, actual bald eagle screeches, and not the red-tailed hawk. But if you've never heard an actual bald eagle, I have. I saw one just a few months ago. They're very squeaky. They're, like, very squeaky. It's funny. Slurp. Slurp. Ow. Yeah, I really gotta be more careful about that. She says, well, not being more careful at all. Where you going? Where you going? This is a prime stream and you gotta say, why, thank you, Sparrow. Ridley seems to think so. Ow. You know this guy's a big ego. Come on, Ridley, my arm's getting tired. No, my super missile. He's named after Ridley Scott. You know he's got an ego. I don't know what Ridley Scott is like as a person. All I know is Alien. You have heard very mixed things. It's always hard to tell, you know, with Hollywood. I feel like I would make a bad director personally because I don't like it. I'd feel bad telling people what to do, even though, like, they're ostensibly supposed to be following my vision, but I would feel guilty, like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm being bossy. While I'm fighting this fellow, Chad, what is the best Alien movie? Now, I'm a baby. I have not seen any of the Alien movies. I've seen, like, bits of some of them, because my dad likes them. Oh. Uh-oh. No. Wings broke. Ow. Hey, hey, hey. Ow. I hate when I miss that. It does so much damage. Ow. No, I gotta not ask chat a question and then immediately have to do something where I have to pay attention. Please don't swipe your tail at me. You. Maybe I should try super missiling him instead of the ice beam. I feel like when I tried to super missile him when he opens his mouth right before he charges, that it fires off too slowly. Like he's about to do it. Yeah. Oh, I got him. It worked. Yeah. And I gotta preempt that. Yeah. Ow. Not yet. Aim. Ow. More pain. Ow. Did not time that right. Ouch. Nope, didn't time that right either. Too slow. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Too slow. Oh. Man, that is really tough to time. I was doing it so well, and then I wasn't. Come on. Come on. Onegaishimasu. Ow. Okay, good, good, good. Get hacked. That's what you get for destroying a national treasure. Don't mess with artists. Are you all proud of me, birds? Woohoo. Anywho, looking now at the chat. Original Alien is fantastic. Alien capital A. Is Ridley a pirate? Yeah, I've heard, like, they're kind of mixed on the lore. I think officially he's... I don't know, yeah, sometimes he's the leader of the space pirates, sometimes he's just a guy. They both work for Mother Brain. I'm not sure, but he's definitely a respected figure. Save station, let's use that. Actually, I should go back to my ship and save, because that will also refill... Actually, no, I think there's a missile replenishing station here, isn't there? He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well. It's true. Is there anything else in this room? No. Limited data on unknown material available. Material is highly radioactive. You will take damage from direct contact. Mutagenic qualities at least 86% greater than Phazon. Unshielded bioforms below index level P will suffer fatality within moments. Now what about all these little lizards then? These cool lizards are better than me. Lumigek, Phazon-charged reptiles. Natives of Talon 4, the Lumigeks travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy, making these swarms a threat. Good to know Gex is still getting work. Or was. Probably faster if I just do this. Well, have a good snooze, Fresno. Thank you. You stay nice and cool this weekend. Very important. Oh, look out. Lizards. Well, they're not even hostile. They're just chilling. They're cute. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna die by being crawled on by lizards. Oh, hello, Phazon Metroid. Goodbye, Phazon Metroid. I don't really want to. So these look distressingly like giant teeth, don't they? This room, the bane of your players exist as... Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's right. You mess with the bull, you get the bombs. Oh, the bane of many players exists. It's not yours specifically. Oh, here he comes. Come on, buddy. Buddy. It's fine. I have enough power bombs for these fellas, I guess. Here comes another one. Where are you? Oh, great. No, they're just gonna keep coming, aren't they? Nope, 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 nope. I think this might be the missile room. Yeah. Okay, and I have scanned the missile station. Just had to be sure. How lucky that this is here. In the impact crater. Oh, I didn't mean to step in. Missiles for my missiles. Hang on one sec. I'm just gonna take a little sippy of water. Okay. Thank you. It's the second time I've done that, the double missiles. Well, you know, you can never be too prepared. I now have 370 missiles, that's right. And yet no more power bombs, of course. Why wouldn't they give me more power bombs? That's silly. Oh, I'm so sick of these things. Like, we've barely even seen these things, and I'm still sick of them. Can you just, like, do your splitsies thing? Cool. Okay. Cool. I only have 3 power bombs left. And I don't know if these guys are just going to keep spawning or not. But also, I should get rid of them preemptively, because if I don't, they're definitely going to fly into me. And they're going to knock me off these platforms. There we go. Boy, for a second I thought, I'm using the right beam weapon on that thing, right? It's taking a long time. No, it's taking a long time. Where am I? Oh, I'm in agony. That's where I am. I tried so hard to avoid this, and then I did it to myself. I don't even need the Metroids to latch onto me. I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no Metroid to push me into a pit. This room is capital F fun, isn't it? My first playthrough of Prime, I know I took a video of me trying to platform, and one of these things just hitting me and knocking, like, I was mid-jump and one bonked into me and knocked me down. It's like, come on, man. Don't do that. I'm busy. I have places to be, and you're in my way. It's like gently talking to a cat that's determined to, like, get in your way, sit in your keyboard, stand in front of your monitor. Like, just generally be a nuisance. And it's like, buddy, look, I know you want attention, but now is not a good time. I can hear you all screaming out there. Hello, Jonas, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well and staying cool. And this is what my apartment feels like, this crater. What's wrong? You don't want to come through the door with me? Come on. No, we've seen this bit. We know they're vampires. They can't come in uninvited. Anything new for me to scan? Nope. Okay, gonna try very hard not to fall into the super phazon. It's like, good, you're finally protected against phazon, but now there's super phazon. Sorry, your suit is already so last season. Okay. You did indeed arrive near the end. I even beat Ridley first try. Are you all proud of me? puppy. Is that Mom? Oh, yeah. Where you going? Didn't even let me scan you. That prior room, you can double jump to the ends. Aw. Hang on. Gotta scan. The face in the original was 10 times creepier. I gotta go look this up later. Metroid Prime. Highly evolved, Phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. I don't know how my suit has this data. Maybe it just made it up wholesale. The pic on the right, why so edgy? Share if you think the girl on the right is just as beautiful as the girl on the left. I don't remember how to fight this thing, because I only fought it once. So, I mean, whatever I did evidently worked. So time to just do the old, like, hop around and shoot. Ow. Where you going? Hi. She's so cool. Ma'am. Oh, ow. I don't know if that's worth using the ice spreader. Oh, kinda. I feel like before it charges, maybe I should go down to the end of the tunnel, but I forgot that was a thing it did, so... Oh. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. There we go. I'm learning. Oh, I want that. Slurp. Now, if chat is good or says really interesting things, I may miss it. Because I am nominally trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. So if you want to say unflattering things about me, now's your chance. Wait. I just look over and see, oh, when you throw a green shell and it bounces back at you, what are you doing? No! No! Don't do that. My personal space is not being respected. Ouch. Okay. Get it. Ow. I tried so hard not to get run over and it didn't work. I did see the comment about this must be difficult for arachnophobes, but I've also seen other people in chat say it's not spider-like enough to be uncomfortable. I am not an arachnophobe myself, so I don't actually know what it is about like spidery enemies that would ping someone who has arachnophobia. Maybe it needs to have the eyes or enough limbs or something. Oh my. But that plasma beam's real strong. Too bad it's only vulnerable to it sometimes. I think most people would not do well if this creature was in front of them, regardless of their feelings on arachnids. I mean, it is very big. Ow. Ma'am. Heh, heh, heh. Oh yeah, the composers and mixers for this theme are cooking with jet fuel. What's his name? Kenji? I'm trying to remember the name of the composer and I'm blanking now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, you're just changing powers now. I hope you're all enjoying this music through headphones, because the headphones I have on this computer, as I've mentioned before, are not good. So even if I turn the sound up, I still can't really hear the nuances very well. And then I listen to the game's soundtrack just, you know, by itself on YouTube with good headphones, and I think, man, they really weren't cooking with this. Oh, I need to target these. Ooh, energy. I want that. Slurp. Ow. Clumsy. I don't know if it's more efficient to use charge shots or just to use regular old shots. Either way, it's working. Kenji Yamamoto. Thank you. This will probably surprise nobody in chat, but since spiders were mentioned, I'm the kind of person who will escort them outside. Oh, the super missile. Oh, don't do that. No. My personal bubble. Yay. I'm gonna have a sip of water really quick. 1 second, not to leave you in suspense. Okay. Favorite song from this game is Talon Overworld Theme 2. You know, I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I do really like Findrana's Edge, though. Oh my. Kind of reminds me of, what is that malevolent AI from System Shock? Shodan or something? I've never heard it said out loud. I don't know if that's how you say it, because I've never played System Shock, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Okay, so I need to stand in some juice. And Dora, was it you that mentioned now it's a Metroid Prime fight because there's shockwaves attacks? I didn't realize how many bosses use shockwave moves until you pointed it out, but yeah, it's a lot. Okay, there's some ooze, and now it's going into another dimension. Where is it? Would love to shoot this. Oh, there it is. Ow. Unfortunately, it's very hard to see. I need another pool of ooze. No, don't change spectrums. Ow. Ow. I really don't... I don't want you standing there, please. I need to stand in this ooze. Oh, great. Here come the little fellas. There she go. Friendos. Friendos. I wish I hadn't used all my power bombs elsewhere, but what can you do, I suppose? Ow. Foolish. Ow. Hang on. I need you all to go. Okay. Where is she? I've used all the phazon on the ground. Need some more ooze, please. Ma'am. I know, rar. No, not more Metroids. I don't need more Metroids. Those are not necessary. Much like when I fought the Omega Pirate, maybe it's foolish to be ignoring the little fellas. I should just get rid of them now. Okay, there we go. Come on. Ooze. Onegaishimasu. It's not the ooze I'm looking for. I feel like I should be able to stand on this. Oh, there we go. Oh, great. And you're fishing Metroids. I'm out of power bombs too. Of course I am. Look, fellas. Fellas. Oh, hey, there's another power bomb. Get out of here, please. More ooze. I need more ooze. Not more Metroids. Nobody listens. My friends. Really not a good time. Uh-oh. No, don't do that. No, don't do that, please. Oh, my edge. Oh. Sanded the edges right off. Uh-oh. Sammy, we can't keep doing this. Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately. Sammy, we can't keep doing this. Her passive kicks in again. All of that great Chozo artwork. Those sculptures. I mean, Ridley started it. I'm technically blameless. There she is. Perhaps mourning the loss of those artworks, those sculptures. But the Chozo did what they wanted to. They did seal away the evil. Yeah, that eye close felt like mourning. I mean, I don't know what Samus does to pass the time when she's not actively hunting bounties. Maybe she also partakes in some arts and crafts. Maybe she has an eye for art too. I mean, the Chozo, at least looking at the relics of their civilization, seem to value art and culture. So I could see some of that being passed to her as well. So I don't know, maybe she makes like little sculptures on her ship, or she draws or paints or something. I don't know. They don't give us a lot to work on. But if you're traveling through space a lot of the time, I feel like you need a hobby that isn't just shooting jellyfish. The team wanted to make a final escape, but they ran out of time, so they had to just cut it out. I heard about that. It's, in some ways, I'm sad they didn't add it for this remaster, but then I could also see it being like, well, that would be too drastic a change from the original. I do admit I was surprised. I was fully anticipating having to book it out of there. Lots of steep slopes to climb, but we did it. That's right, the Chozo value art and culture and sick half-pipes. Oh yeah, surprise, Samus is a girl. Yeah, I don't know how old Samus is, and there are, like, this is the only branch of the Chozo civilization. There are multiple Chozo settlements, I believe. Again, this is my piecemeal Metroid knowledge that I've gleaned. And she was not raised by the Chozo on Talon 4. An escape sequence would have been cool, yeah, but we got at least one. There was one at the beginning. I feel like it's not a Metroid game if there isn't some sort of escape sequence or otherwise bit where you have to book it. Fans theorize she's mid to late 20s. Your theory is that she is 3,754. I gotta say, she doesn't look a day over 3,752. Yeah, I want to know what she does between missions. I want to know, like more, just more lore. And it doesn't need to be in-depth, but just an idea. I mean, I guess there's always speculation, but I like to have some basis for my headcanons, as it were. Like, I like to find little bits in canon that would support what I'm thinking about, and I can extrapolate from there. So I guess me thinking maybe she enjoys art, or at least can appreciate it, and I'm extrapolating that based on the fact that, I mean, Chozo often have these elaborate sculptures and whatnot. So I like to think maybe she has an appreciation for art too. I know, is she a good artist? I don't know. I don't know how much time she could dedicate it to it, but she's got to have some hobby. And that's my theory, art. I haven't played Prime 2 and 3. I want to. How well does Prime 2 emulate? Asking for... Actually, what I really want to know... Has someone modded Prime 2 to have dual stick controls? Because I feel like playing Prime 2, after sort of being spoiled by the dual stick controls of Prime 3, would be a bit of an adjustment. I'm sure it's an adjustment I could make, but again, I've been spoiled by it. She is a 2,000-year-old goddess, and she just chooses to look as young as she does. I mean, you know, until proven otherwise, all theories are valid. There's a small panel in the manga where Samus has a condo in the Galactic Federation HQ and feels kind of lonely all the bounties, between all the bounties and missions and stuff. That could be explorable. Yeah, you probably don't have a lot of time to make friends when you are living a life like hers. And again, maybe the whole being raised by birds just generally leads to, and spending so much time alone kind of leads to a feeling of isolation. I don't know. Alien isolation, perhaps. Yeah, where's that Samus and Star Fox crossover? That would be fun. I don't know, maybe like she and the Star Fox crew can like all get lattes or something, or get like dim sum. Just hang out. I should read the manga. It was the one that was released around when Fusion came out. I guess in this too, yeah. Forgot Fusion came out when this did. I would like some more backstory and to learn more about Samus' bird dads. I feel like with Metroid and Star Fox existing in the same... Oh, there's Kenji Yamamoto. Thanks, Kenji Yamamoto. I feel like Metroid and Star Fox existing in the same universe. I feel like... No, you know what? No, it's not Metroid. It's F-Zero. I'm thinking of Star Fox Commands, the 3DS game, which I haven't played, because I've heard it's not great. But it also has a lot of wildly branching different endings, and I know at least one of them implies that the Star Fox and F-Zero universes, if not the same, or at least closely related. And I feel like whatever universe F-Zero happens in, I feel like Metroid should also happen in. As, you know, sci-fi games with bounty hunter protagonists who don't actually hunt a lot of bounties. I just think there's potential for crossover there. Anyway, what I'm really saying is I want Samus in the next Mario Kart. You saw what I did there. Good. Would Samus and Falco get along? I don't know. Falco is so rude. I think he would respect her abilities, because that's what he seems to respect, is skill and power, but he's rude. She's leaving a planet and it's not blowing up. Sammy, I'm proud of you. You only blew it up a little bit. Wow. I did it. There she is. She looks very tired. But I mean, you know, I'd probably also be tired if I was walking around in that suit all day. I'm so curious if she's rendered beneath the suit, or if they wouldn't have bothered because you never see it. Like, there's no... I don't know if there's, like, a zero suit, if you get, like, 100% or something. But I'm just curious how the body fits amongst the suit. Like, especially the shoulders, the arms look like they're slightly too wide. You know? And the legs are also really long. Maybe she's on, like stilts or something in there. Only detriment to not 100%ing this is no final secret cutscene. Oh yeah, that's right. It's like Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? If you get 100%, there's a final secret cutscene, which I guess is sort of a teaser for Prime 2. There's a picture from Super Metroid era that shows her in the suit. Oh, was that the 2D, like the hand-drawn one? I think I've seen the one you're talking about. Yeah, the hips also look very uncomfortable. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just nicely padded, so it's actually more comfortable than it looks, or maybe she just has, like, bizarre anatomy that we can't see. Yeah, she is 6'4", but even speaking as an artist, proportionally, like, the torso is small compared to the legs. And again, the shoulders are very wide. But of course, not every person follows, you know, like a precise measurement. Like, you know, when you're studying anatomy as an artist, you get a general idea of how to proportion things, but of course, not everybody follows that to a T. I'm gonna take a sippy of water, one sec. Oh, victory chug. Time to speedrun hard mode. Sure, I'll save. What extras were unlocked? Let's find out. And you know, the night is still early, so I have another game if folks would like a more different game. Captain Falcon would gel with Samus. He has the himbo energy for it. Maybe it's a kind of friendship where, like, he does a lot of the talking and she listens. Oh boy, hard mode. Metroid bowling. I want to play Metroid bowling. Time for some Mario Party. Only if Samus is in it. Oh yeah, so there's all this concept art too, which I think is really cool. I love looking at concept art for games. Somebody send me the Splatoon art books, please. That's what I really want. I wish you could get some, like, developer notes too. But I guess it's kind of hard to see, but the suit and everything. Boy, really, really long fingers, but then, you know, I have no concept of how long fingers should actually be on a hand. Those look long, but I have freakishly tiny baby hands, so it doesn't matter. But it's cool to look at concept art. I hope you don't mind. We flip through the concept art a little bit. She is a professional bounty hunter, and he is a professional death race idiot. Together they fight crime. Of course, the last part I just made up by myself. I guess, is the suit actually connected to her? Like, you can see that mark on her spine. Is it actually connected? Because I know in Fusion, at the beginning, it mentions the suit sort of being fused, Metroid fusioned with her. They call, are you saying they call Samus Longfinger, comma, Mori, or they call her Longfinger Mori, which is a joke because my fingers are so tiny. One thing we can say, though, is that Samus has never ripped the arse of her Zero suit. Captain Falcon has. That's true. That is factually true in Captain Falcon's ending of F-Zero GX. He tears his pants and he's got goofy heartprint boxers. There she is. I respect people immensely who can draw mechanized stuff like this, because I don't have the patience. I painted Samus a couple weeks ago for art, and that was a fun experiment, but also, like, doing this kind of design work, I think it's really cool, but it just makes my eyes glaze over if you ask me to do it. I've never been good with rigid geometric shapes, like, or anything that's really has a lot of technical detail. I just can't visualize it. These are really cool sketches, though. Like, obviously she's in this power suit, but they do a good job of making it look organic and flexible. Like, yeah, this is someone who could run around and do sweet flips and whatnot. You want to say that's something that was more established in Fusion and carried into Dread. Not sure how integrated her suit is prior to these games. What a pose. So strong. There they are. The jellyfish. Look at all those nuclei, those nodules. I kind of want to smack it and watch it wiggle. Like a person-sized Ava. Yeah, mech enthusiasts are a different breed, and I say that with a lot of respect. I wish you could get, like, developer commentary on all of these draws, though. I guess it's better than Like some games I've played, like the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and Persona 4, and I think 5, have unlockable art book details. But the notes on the art are all in Japanese and they're not translated. And I can read some of it. Look at these stylish Magmors. But even in English, I have difficulty parsing handwriting, and especially in Japanese, if like kanji is handwritten, I have the hardest time figuring out what it says. Especially because if I don't know a kanji, I'll draw it in my dictionary app and figure it out that way. But if it's not rendered cleanly, then I can't figure it out. I love these colors. Stone Toad Steve Austin. Yeah, I should have. Sorry, shout out to Stone Toad Steve Austin. To be fair, her suit is semi-organic. It's tied to her consciousness and her mind instead of just being armor. That's what I've heard is how she puts it on, is that, you know, she mentally manifests it. Like, that's how she got her helmet off in the ending too, as opposed to just removing it. Look at these cool birds. These cool skeletal birds. I bet the concept artist looked at some bird skulls for these. There's foie gras. Nice to actually like look at some of these designs in detail, because you can't really appreciate them while you're playing the game. Yeah, how Morph Ball. I want to see how Morph Ball. Oh, little Sheegoth. It'd be fun to be a video game concept artist. I don't feel like my vision is strong enough for it, but it'd still be fun. Just, I don't know if I'd be good at designing a bunch of little critters, though. But these are pretty cool little critters, I gotta say. In the original, she actually removed her helmet, like she physically lifts it off her head versus it vanishing. These guys and all their stolen tech. The pirates kind of have an insectoid look to me. Like the head reminds me of like a rhinoceros beetle in a way. She takes off the helmet manually in the GameCube/Wii version. I mean, I'm glad, I guess, they went with the change here just for like narrative consistency. But at the same time, manually removing it, you know, someone could overdub that with like a cute little pop noise. Look at these goopy hunter Metroids. They're grabby tendrils. I don't think we're gonna get Morph Ball. I don't think I unlocked enough concept art for Morph Ball. Boo, Sentry Drones, boo, boo. I mean, space pirates, they can very insectoid. You can't really appreciate their design when you are fighting them and trying not to get shot. I wonder if the ones from Science Team will wear little lab coats. I hope so. You want to imagine one of these pirates at a keyboard typing up these entries about rations and rules. So like with these nodules, like these claws and everything, right? Like these aren't just what their soldiers look like. Like Science Team also looks like that, but they're also wearing lab coats. Let's see if there's we get some Morph Ball in here. I mean, there's the ship. It's a very cool ship. And the Parasite Queen from the beginning, I think. Hope I'm not getting any of these names wrong, or that's going to be embarrassing. All these little guys. Shiny eyes, like Digimon. Samus the Bug Exterminator. I mean, is that not what a bounty hunter is? In a way, boy, these beetles. We did exterminate a lot of bugs. Stone Toad Steve Austin, what's up? The best enemy in the game, obviously. So, you know, if anybody wants to make a comment about cake, I mean, well, you know. Little Chozo ghosts. Again, I just want to appreciate this artwork. I don't get to look at these models in detail while I'm playing the game, because I'm trying not to get shot. I scanned them all. I have zero reason to get the names wrong. Consider the fact I am me is reason enough to get their names wrong. What a face. This face reminds me of some type of insect that I can't put my finger on. But sort of like, if any of you seen like a death's head moth before, where it has this deceptive camouflage, like a lot of moths and butterflies will have it. So birds will go for non-vital areas. These things are cousins to the blargs in the Mario series. In fact, you know what? Maybe they're just blargs in a different art style. Oh, look at these. This. What do we say about this back? Something meatloaf? I just remember meatloaf coming up after I shot the back off of a baby she-goth. Speaking of embarrassing name flubs, earlier in Nox's stream you referred to Orochimaru, an antagonist from Naruto, as Sesshomaru, a major character from Inuyasha you didn't realize for about 10 minutes. Gee golly, Kapotoko. I'm not even a fan of either of those series, and I know that difference. Sesshomaru is the one with the long silver hair, right? Like Inuyasha's half-brother or something. Are these the ice shriek bats that, like, you can scan once and then never again? They vanish. Gel zaps. Gel zaps. You know, I never really noticed the Reaper Vines have eyes that stare at you. What a horrible feeling it must be to be like a plant and have just one big staring eye, but also, if you want to attack things that are getting too close to you, you gotta wiggle around the stalk that has your eye on it. You know, a lot of these creatures have eyeballs in probably very uncomfortable spots. I shouldn't judge. She-goth have something to do with meatloaf. They would do anything for love, but not that. Oh, the jetpack pirates. They look so skinny. I guess these are like pirates specifically engineered to have the jetpacks because they're so skinny compared to the other ones. I guess because you know it's like a jockey. You need them to be lightweight for maximum maneuverability. Also, I'd never strap that thing to my back. That does not look structurally sound. Big fella. Shame he's so vulnerable to power bombs. And then this fashion show here. Wow. Glamorous. They were the ones that got their rations reduced for keeping pets. I guess it's also a consequence. You've been keeping pets, you've been feeding the Metroid, so not only are we taking away your rations, but once you've lost enough weight, we're gonna strap you to a jetpack. Oh boy, this might be a lot of stuff to scroll through. So again, if you were hoping for like a deep dive into the concept art, this is not the spot for it. You know, it's just nice to have a little browse of the concept art and the artists that work so hard on this. If you really wanted to find it all, of course, I'm sure it's online. Or you can play through Metroid Prime Remastered on your own, which is cheaper than most games. Like, I think it's like $40 US. And get 100% completion, and look at all the cool concept art, and also the 100% secret video you get. I wish I was standing out there in the artifact site right now, looking at bird sculptures in the rain, the blissfully cool rain, looking at weird mushrooms. Yeah, only $40. That's a steal. Oh, there she is. Little stick figure Sammy. I guess when you have to do a lot of draws of a character for, like, scale, you find a way to simplify them. Gosh, I wonder how long these pieces of concept art took to make. Like, this must have taken hours just rendering all of this. That's why I like to take a moment to appreciate the art. If you haven't lately, appreciate an artist today. Even like if you're scrolling Twitter or Tumblr or whatever, and you see a piece of art you really like, leave a nice comment. I've been trying to do that more myself lately. And it's hard because there's this part of my brain that's like, oh, I'm bothering people somehow. Even though for me, like, I love it when people leave little comments in my art. or whatever. And they don't have to be long essays. Just like, you know, a little thing, the acknowledgement. Feels good. Feels organic. Boy, something terrible happened here. Somebody needs to get a janitor on that stat. Anyone who takes a few minutes to appreciate art within a game is the best. See? Objectively correct. I am not biased. But also, it's fun to look at environments, and I feel as an artist myself, it's kind of inspiring. I wish I liked painting backgrounds more. But it's never been my favorite thing to do. Like, especially stuff like this, with this level of detail, I would not have the focus for it. But it's cool to look at. See, even saying I love this and it gave me feelings, I think is great. Speaking as an artist, knowing that a piece that you have made has made an impact on someone, even a little one, T-pose, is such an honor. You know, especially when you're putting your art online. And, you know, in this day and age with the algorithm, like, it's so easy to think no one's ever gonna see what I make. So those little comments go such a long way. Oh look, there's the skee ball champ of Talon 4. Give it up for the skee ball champ of Talon 4. Another secret T-posing Sammy. And there's a view of my apartment right now. Yeah, give it up for the bowling champ. Well, someone did mention, Boogie, was it you that mentioned Metroid bowling earlier? I mean, Samus can be ball. I guess it's like the Metroids, the pins, and then we're throwing Samus at them, or the Metroids themselves, like picking up Samus and then throwing her at the pins. Oh, she's not in a T-pose this time. I mean, the art's so good, she can't flex on it. And you know you only T-pose to assert your dominance. They do have Metroid Prime Pinball, that's true. Has anyone here played Metroid Prime Pinball? I'm so curious. I am so curious what it's like. Maybe this is where we'll get the Morph Ball. Well, we get Gunship. I believe you do get to see Morph Ball. But as for its inner workings, that is a mystery. You get the power suit. It's cool that you got a little model viewer so you can actually like look at stuff in detail. Again, I wouldn't have the patience to render all of this stuff if I was in charge of this kind of art, but I respect it immensely. Give us the Morph Ball. Give us the Morph Ball. I didn't really notice it has like a haze, a glow around it. I guess because of the pure evil emanating from it. There it is. How does it work? We just don't know. She just turns into a ball of pure energy. It's cool, though. Monkey Ball Bowling, Handshake Metroid Bowling. Okay, I like monkey bowling, though. Am I great at monkey bowling? Eh, but I like it. Boo, auto turret. Oh, it even sees you. That's cool. Injured space pirates. Oh, these are like the trophies from Smash, isn't it? This little grotesque, this morbid diorama. Which of you had their organs fused together with acid, and then another one had like their organs eaten by like little parasites, so they were still alive. Pretty horrible. I guess that's just, you know, an average day at the job for space pirates. Yeah, these parasites. Little guys. Hashtag little guys. And then one very big guy. And then Ringo Starr himself. Nice that we get all of these, even though I missed scanning a War Wasp. I didn't actually notice the Hive Mecha has Chozo faces on it, because you stand far away from it when you fight it. But yeah, it's got little beaks, that's cool. Okay, and then here's George Harrison. It's not a good joke, but I'm still gonna make it. And then Flagra's cool face. I'm not scrolling this camera well because the right stick moves the opposite direction like I feel it should. Like I'm pressing left and it makes the object move. I guess I'm moving the object itself, but I feel like I ought to be moving the camera. Gamer. Where's the zoomer? Oh, we got the bird ghost though. The bird ghost is very cool. Very cool bird ghost. Swoosh, swoosh. You still think about my Elson drawings? I'm honored. I should play Off again. It's been too long. Weirdly, Joanna, I was thinking about your old playthrough of Off. That is how I first found you. Oops, believe it or not, was your YouTube videos of your playthrough of Off. I thought, I like this person's vibe a lot. And their approach and the way they talk and everything. They seem cool. And then we could be friends. Amazing. So I guess I owe a lot to Off the game. Where's the single rock that hit Samus in the back of the head? That was funny. Oh, mega turret. Awful. Terrible. Space pirate. Organs intact temporarily. Where's Ridley? I want to see Ridley. So like, are those helmets or are their heads just like that? It's hard to say with space pirates with all the weird genetic engineering they do. Oh, I'm always full of love. Except when I'm full of hate. But not on stream. Stream is no place for salt. Oh, really, I want to see Ridley. I'm sure Ridley is here. It's gonna be like the second last one or something. Shadow pirate. Well, look, here's Orochimaru. There's your Naruto character. Which one is Orochimaru, the snake guy? All I know is I tried watching Naruto when the anime was airing here, thinking, oh, a lot of people really love this series. Let's see what it's about, and it was not for me. But Shonen doesn't do it for me anyway, for the most part. Oh, Aqua Pirates. Gosh, I forgot about these since, you know, they're only in the crashed frigate. It's such a specific set of armor, isn't it? You know, like, very much this is a job for Aquaman. These guys must be so thrilled to be deployed. Phazon elites. Covered in space coke. Don't do space coke. There he is. There's Ridley. Look at him. They did say in the logs that his reconstruction was not complete and was very painful. I wonder if, you know, if the Parasite Queen hadn't hacked up the whole frigate, if eventually his exoskeleton would have been covered by skin grafts, or if this chrome-plated look was always the intent. I don't know. I don't know how he feels about it. Metroids, there we go, little guys. That's what we're here for. Breaking out of their stasis tanks. The jellies themselves. It looks like Ridley's head is separated from his body. Just like with his like really long neck. It doesn't look the most comfortable. But then I don't know what it's like being a weird space dragon anyway. Maybe his existence has never been comfortable. Maybe why that's he's like a sociopath. Is that Ridley has never been comfortable in his life. And he just needs a spa day. There she is, the primoest Metroid. The title screen itself, sort of. There's a figure made by First for Figures of Meta Ridley. When it was available, it was like $600. Wow. That would be a really big statue, though. Okay, we've looked at... I don't think we need the soundtrack gallery. But you know what? Hang on. Hang on. Where... I just want Phendrana's Edge. But I can't hear well enough. What's all this? I guess I just haven't unlocked enough. Oh well. Anywho, that's Metroid Prime Remastered Wow, what a great game. I had a great time with it. I hope you all did too. Thank you so much for everyone for checking this out. If you're watching this live on Twitch, stick around because I am going to swap games for a bit. And if you're not watching this on Twitch and you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. A special shout out to all the Metroid fans, both in chat and that have found me on YouTube. I'm very grateful, and it's fun getting to discuss the series with people. I'll probably stream more Metroid at some point. Will it be Prime 2? Will I stream Dread at some point? Maybe. I haven't finished Dread yet on my own, but I am really enjoying it. But for now, I'm going to stop this recording. Have a wonderful rest of your day.